Hello everyone, this is Anil Khwaja. I'm a registered migration agent and co-founder of Think I Consultants and ptclasses.com. One more interesting topic today. We'll be discussing about Minister Direction 111. That's called the 111 MD. Now, MD 111 is something which is coming out of when there was lots of pressure to the Australian government when they announced that they will be doing a capping. Now, MD 111 is pretty much similar like the Minister Direction 69, where they were giving a genuine temporary entrance criteria to the students, and based on that they have set certain priorities based on the levels of the universities and the countries. Now, MD 111 is pretty much similar, but they have set two important priorities, priority 1 and priority 2. So we'll talk about that one later. But there is another very important change which they have made under MD 111, which is now the student visa holders requires you to lodge, if they wanted to lodge a student visa extension, they need a COE even though they are onshore. So based on the earlier previous experiences and the legislation, they were allowing onshore students to lodge a student visa or an extension based on the offer letter. That has been scrapped. So now you require a COE, either you're an onshore and offshore student, want to apply for student visa or student visa extension, you require a valid COE in order to do it. Now let's coming back to the MD 111. So as I said, they have set two priorities, priority 1 and priority 2. Now priority 1 is for those who are applying for higher education like Master of Research or any qualification under TAFE. So these people, and again, they have also have given priority those who are applying for a schooling visa. So these three categories would have top priority. If you fall under these three categories, then you will consider as a priority 1. Your visa can be granted quicker. Now, MD 111 is not the capping. So government has avoided that capping, the lobbying they were doing to do a capping on international students, which had a very adverse effect on their own policies, so which they had adverse effect on their current stance. So they moved from their capping, they tried to avoid that capping stance, and then they moved to a MD 111. The priority 2 is for those who are rest of the cases. So it means that if you're under the priority 2, they might reject your applications. There might be a chances that you get a negative outcome. So ultimately, if they were not putting up a capping, they have done this thing, which also directly or indirectly showing that if they don't want certain kind of students in Australia, they'll refuse the application. So capping indirectly is there, but technically they have changed it to MD 111. I hope this will help you out setting up the right stream for your students if you're migration agents, or if you are a student itself and an audience of Think Higher, then I would suggest that you should apply for your student visa either through a TAFE university or higher education Master of Research. Otherwise, there are chances that you may get the visa refusal. I hope this helps.